Hello everyone, I welcome you all in this video series in which we were discussing about the yeah, machining processes. So basically, this is the lecture 7, but not in the continuation with what online lectures I have delivered, because after that we have taken some of the offline classes. So in up to right now, basically before this video, we have covered up to 2.5 units. Okay, so first unit that will be based on the basic of the metal cutting operations, means what is the need of the human manufacturing, okay, for the human civilization. And in the second unit we discuss about the basic of the metal cutting, okay, and then we started the forces in the metal cutting operations. So till now we have discussed about the different types of the forces that is available or that we have to find out, okay, using the merchant's theory. So that is completely based on the orthogonal cutting operation, okay. So if we simply say, then we have the fs, that is shear force, Fn, that is normal to shear, F, that is frictional force, and N, that is normal to friction. Okay, all these four forces we can individually find out by using Fc and Ft. Okay, apart from this, alpha and the phi is required. Okay, whatever, it depends what is the formula from the merchant theory that we have find out. But right now we are not talking about this alpha and phi, but in this video we will talk about this Fc and Ft. So this phenomena was based on the orthogonal cutting. Now in this video we are going to discuss about the turning operation. Okay, turning operation is basically a three-dimensional. We always assume that it is occurs in the 3D. So we cannot go for a two-dimensional for that. Okay, because in the turning operation we do not have this Fc and Ft. Okay, by the way, rest of the formulas for in terms of Fc and Ft for these forces is same, but here in this turning operation we do not have this Fc Ft, but we have the three different forces, okay, that we will discuss in the next slide. So how to convert that three forces into this Fc and Ft? So first, the conversion is the only way through which the Fc and Ft can be calculated, and by using these Fc and Ft we can calculate individually Fs, Fn, and N and F, frictional force. Okay, so in this video basically we'll going to discuss about that how the conversion takes place and what the conversion meaning is, and one of the numerical problem that we have that we will discuss. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so for this I'm just using a simple uh, a cylindrical bar, which is initially we have taken some. Okay, so this is basically the initially there is a capital D diameter, okay, and after that the diameter will be D dash, okay, because small d we are assuming that that is basically the depth of cut, so that's why we are not writing that small d as a diameter, final diameter. So small d is basically the depth of cut that we have initially chosen, okay. So this is basically the prismatic bar, okay, and this is basically our a single point cutting tool. Okay, now in this basically there are three forces. First is as we are moving in this direction, so this is basically the feed, okay, which is provided in the tool. Basically as the workpiece is rotating, we are providing the feed to the tool in this direction, okay. So that will be calculated in mm per revolution. So one force is required in this direction, so we call this as a ff, that is feed force, okay, because we are holding this one, holding this tool over the tool post, and we are giving a feed to this direction, okay. We also call this as a axial force because the cutting is operation is occur in this direction, okay. The is this is basically the centroidal axis, so along with that the cutting is occurs, so that's why we are calling it as a axial feed, okay, axial force, okay. Next is the radial force. Basically, as we are holding this tool in this position, so whatever the two workpiece that is rotating, okay, and that is removing the material, so that will also apply the force in this direction. So this is basically the Fr, that is the radial force, okay. And we can also say that it is basically the reaction force, because is the tool is applying the force on this workpiece surface. So definitely workpiece will also apply the force, similar force to the tool, okay, if it is in a stable condition. So obviously there is a stability. Now there is third force, which is right now will be looks like a point, because that is perpendicular to this plane, because whatever the chip, this, if we talks about this area, then in this area the tool and the workpiece is in the contact, okay, and from that only the material is coming out. So in this region, whatever the from the this contact, the material which is coming out in the form of the chips, which will apply, which is perpendicular to the plane, and we call this as a, because of this only the chip is coming out. So this is basically the Fj. We call this as a tangential force. Tangential force, okay. So because of this only, okay, so these are the three forces. First is, that is feed force. We can also call it as a Fa, that is axial force, Fr, that is a radial force, and Fz, that is a tangential force. Now is, if we talks about this Fz, then because of this only, this is always occur at the, means this has always been maintained at the tool chip interface. Tool chip means the material, like tool and the workpiece interface. So from that, this surface, when it this surface will come in contact with this workpiece, the material is coming out. Because of that only the material is coming out. If this surface, whatever the cutting edge that we are taking, if it will become rough, the material will not be come out, or if the material will come out, that will not be smoothened, okay. So that's why this cutting edge should be required, and because of that only the material is coming out. So because of that's why we are calling it as a tangential force. And we call this, we can compare now, basically we are going to compare this with the Fc and Ft, which is the main forces. That is Fc, that is the cutting force, Ft, that is the thrust force in the orthogonal cutting. So we can compare this directly with the Fc. Whatever the Fc is there, if इन जो भी आपको न्यूमेरिकल्स होंगे, अगर आपको टेंजेंशियल फोर्स लिखा गया है, then you can directly equate it with the Fc, okay, that is the main cutting force in that orthogonal cutting, okay. Now Ft is remaining. So इससे पहले Ft फाइंड आउट करने से पहले हम इसका एक बार साइड व्यू भी देख लेते हैं. उससे क्या होगा आपको कि ये जो दो फोर्सेस है, अगेन Fz एंड Ff, बोथ आर परपेंडिकुलर टू ईच अदर, तो ये आपको एक अच्छे से थोड़ा विजिबल हो सकते हैं. व्हाट आई फील इज ओके. ओके, सो आप इसका जब ये जो फिगर है, दैट इज बार, जब आप इसका राइट साइड व्यू देखेंगे, तो साइड व्यू कुछ इस तरह से दिखेगा. ओके, इस तरह से कुछ दिखेगा. नाउ व्हेन यू विल सी दिस वन, एंड आपका जो टूल है दैट इज डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन में है, तो मान लीजिए कि टूल जो आप साइड से देखेंगे तो इट विल लुक्स लाइक दिस, ओके. जब आप फोर्सेस को देखेंगे तो एफ आर, दैट इज रेडियल इन डायरेक्शन, that is radial in direction, तो fr जो लगेगा that will be in this direction. So this is basically the fr, okay. अब जो फीड फोर्स है, चूंकि फीड फोर्स आपका इस डायरेक्शन में है, ठीक है, तो जब आप इसको इसी एंगल से देखेंगे फ्रॉम दिस साइड, देन इट विल लुक्स लाइक अ पॉइंट, ओके. so it will looks like a point. So this is basically the point over here. Okay, so this is basically ff. Now this is through this the chip is coming out perpendicular to the plane. So here you can see that this force will be treated in this direction, that is fj, or the tangential force, or when you will compare with the orthogonal forces it will be equal to fc. Okay, so I think this is clear to you that this now this time this will be perpendicular, this ff will be perpendicular to this force and it will looks like a point. This is fj and this is fr. If you will see this figure, then this is basically the fj, that is feed force, that is fr, and this is basically the fj, that is tangential force. Now when this ff will be in this direction, because it is a vector quantity, so I can manipulate accordingly. Now fj which is coming out in this perpendicular to this, so it will be looks like this one. Okay, this is this is fj, and perpendicular to that will be treated as a ft, that is tangential force. Okay, now agar ye aapka this force is, this angle is basically lambda, that is approach angle, then this will be equals to 90 minus lambda. So it means if this is perpendicular, this is 90 degree, then this will be lambda. This is fr and this is ff. Now if you will see this fr, then fr will be equals to ft, that is thrust force into cos of lambda. Okay, so this will be the cos component in this direction and this will be sine component. So when you will talk about the ff, that is feed force, that will be equals to ft into sine लेमडा. ठीक है, अब क्वेश्चंस में क्या ध्यान रखना है आपको, प्रॉब्लम्स में, इफ दिस लेमडा इज गिवन टू यू, लेमडा इज बेसिकली द approach angle. If it is given to you, then try always assume, means अगर आपको given है तो कोई issue नहीं है assume करने के लिए, that is whatever given you can directly put the value of that. If it is not given, then try to assume that lambda will be equals to 90 degree. Okay, we will assume that this complete turning is takes place in the orthogonal cutting only, will be treated as the orthogonal cutting. Okay, so this is basically the conversion. And in the last video, that one of the conversion that we also have seen that like अगर हमें AS calculate करना है, that is shear area, then that is b into d, sorry b into t, that is uncut chip thickness upon sine phi. ठीक है, जब आप टर्निंग की बात करते हैं तो उस टाइम पे आपको ना ही विड्थ दिया होगा ना ही आपको अनकट चिप थिकनेस दी होगी, बट आपको इसकी जगह पे f, that is feed, and d, that is depth of cut given होगा. ठीक है, तो इन केस अगर आपको feed and depth of cut given है, so this is basically the depth of cut and feed is moving in this direction. Okay, तो मैं इसका कुछ फिगर इस तरह से बना लेता हूँ कि मान लीजिए कि ये जो है आपका दैट इज फीड और ये जो है आपका दैट इज डेप्थ ऑफ कट. ठीक है, this is, if this is lambda, this is lambda, then this will be lambda. Now perpendicular to this, this is basically the width. Okay, this is a, b and c. This bc is basically the b, that is width of cut, and when you will draw perpendicular from this bc to this angle, this will be 90 degree, then this will be as a uncut chip thickness. Okay, तो now इसमें पहले रिलेशन फाइंड आउट कर लेते हैं f और t में. So this is, if this is the angle, then this is perpendicular and this is hypotenuse. So this is sine lambda. Sine lambda will be equals to perpendicular, that is t upon f. यहाँ से t की वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करते हैं तो t will be equals to f into sine lambda. ठीक है, और अब b और d में रिलेशन फाइंड आउट कर लेते हैं. तो सेम एंगल, दिस इज परपेंडिकुलर एंड दिस इज hypotenuse. So again sine lambda will be equals to perpendicular, that is d upon b. तो यहाँ से b की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट कर लेते हैं. So b will be equals to d upon sine lambda. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से क्या करिए, ये जो दोनों वैल्यू हैं t और b की, इसमें रख दीजिए. ठीक है, जब इसमें रखेंगे, so this as shear area will be equals to, that is b into t upon sine phi. तो b की वैल्यू क्या है, d अपॉन साइन लेमडा, और t की वैल्यू क्या है, दैट इज f into sin lambda, ठीक है, so upon sin phi, so this will be cancel out, what will be remaining, this is f into d upon sin phi. तो in case अगर आपको टर्निंग के केस में shear area find out करना है, so this will be the final relationship. Okay, let's move to the numerical problem. So this is one of the numerical problem that has been asked previously in the GATE exam, that is 2019 in the morning session. ओके, इन एन ऑर्थोगोनल टर्निंग, नाउ इसमें देखिए टर्निंग तो है, उसके साथ साथ ऑर्थोगोनल है, ठीक है, तो आपको अगर जो भी वैल्यू गिवन नहीं है उसको, जो स्टैंडर्ड वैल्यूज हैं जो ऑर्थोगोनल के लिए हम लोग कंसिडर करते हैं, वही आपको कैलकुलेट, वही आपको एज्यूम करना है, ठीक है. ऑफ अ सिलेंड्रिकल ट्यूब of wall thickness that is 5 mm. Now initially हमें इस तरह की कोई एक कंडीशन गिवन है. देखिए अभी तक जो टर्निंग का भी हम बात करते थे तो उसमें क्या रहता था कि एक सिलेंड्रिकल बार दी हुई रहती थी, बट इसमें क्या है, आपको एक बार ना गिवन हो के आपको एक सिलेंड्रिकल ट्यूब गिवन है, ठीक है. तो ये जो थिकनेस है इसकी, दिस थिकनेस, ट्यूब का मतलब क्या होगा, अंदर से होलो होगी, ठीक है, तो ये जो थिकनेस है, दिस इज बेसिकली 5 mm. Okay, this is 5 mm. The axial and the tangential cutting forces were measured as axial force. देखिए axial force क्या था, that is FA or FF we can write. Okay, this will be 1259 Newton. And जो आपका tangential force है, that is FJ. अगर मैं orthogonal cutting से compare करूँ तो that will be FC. So this will be equals to 101601 Newton. Okay. The measured chip thickness after machining was found to be 0.3 mm. So chip thickness, that is TC, that is 0.3 mm. Okay. The rake angle was 10 degree. Alpha की value आपको given है, that is 10 degree. The axial feed was that is F dash. It is not F, that is mm per revolution, क्योंकि f को क्या होता है कि हम लोग mm पर revolution में कैलकुलेट करते हैं, बट यहाँ पर क्या है, जो आपको एक्सियल फीड गिवन है, that is in mm per minute. Okay, so this is, we are not considering it as a f, but we are considering it as a f, so that will be 100 mm per minutes. Okay. The rotational speed of a spindle was this n will be equals to 1000 rpm. Okay, we have to assume, sorry, that is given, assuming the material to be perfectly and merchant's first solution, the shear strength of the material closest to, मतलब अपने को tau s कैलकुलेट करना है हम लोगों को. ओके, नाउ tau s कैलकुलेट कैसे किया जाता है, for the tau s, tau s will be equals to fs, that is shear force upon as. Okay, as मैंने अभी आपको बताया है कि as कैलकुलेट करने के लिए हमारे पास f into d upon sin phi होना चाहिए, ठीक है, तो इससे अगर as कैलकुलेट हो जाएगा. नाउ f जो है that is feet, that is in mm per revolution, बट हमें यहाँ पे किसमें गिवन है, that is mm per minute में. तो सबसे पहले क्या करना है, हमें इसको feet में कन्वर्ट करना है, that is in mm per revolution में. सेकंड जो है that is depth of cut, बट डेप्थ ऑफ कट हमें इसमें गिवन नहीं है, बट हमें टीसी गिवन है, ठीक है, बट टीसी क्या होता है, दैट इज अनकट चिप थिकनेस, एंड डेप्थ ऑफ कट इज व्हाट इनिशियली दैट वी हैव टू चूज. नाउ इसमें this is not a prismatic bar. Okay, this is basically a tube. So what we have to do is, if we'll keep our tool, single point cutting tool, over here and we'll go for the machining, then again like I can choose 1 mm, 2 mm, 3 mm, 4 mm, 5 mm, because 5 mm से ज्यादा मैं चूज नहीं कर सकता हूँ. So what is the maximum liabilities, 5 mm तक चूज की जा सकती है. So डेप्थ ऑफ कट हम लोग चूज कर लेंगे इसमें 5 mm, अगर गिवन नहीं है तो हमें चूज करना ही पड़ेगा, ठीक है. Now phi we have to calculate, but how to calculate phi? For the calculation of phi, we have this formula, that is tan phi will be equals to r cos of alpha upon 1 minus r sin alpha. ठीक है, देखिए अल्फा आपको गिवन है, that is 10 डिग्री. r क्या होता है आपका, that is chip thickness ratio, that is t by tc. tc आपको गिवन है, बट t आपको गिवन नहीं है, तो कैसे कैलकुलेट करोगे, यहाँ से r कैलकुलेट नहीं हो सकता है, नहीं हो सकता है, because we see this relationship that t equals to f into sin lambda. ठीक है, lambda अगर आपको नहीं गिवन है, then we have we'll assume that that will be equals to 90 degree, and feet we can calculate from this relationship. Okay, from this relationship. तो यहाँ से अगर r कैलकुलेट हो जाएगा, अल्फा आपको गिवन है तो फाई यहाँ से कैलकुलेट किया जा सकता है। जब फाई कैलकुलेट करोगे तो f और d ऑलरेडी कैलकुलेटेड है तो as कैलकुलेट किया जा सकता है। फॉर fs will be equals to fc into cos phi minus ft into sin phi। ठीक है, phi already calculated है, fc that will be equals to fz, so this is 1061 न्यूटन, and ft जो thrust force है आपका उसका conversion अभी हमने देखा है, that will be equals to ft into sin, sorry, ff into sin lambda। Lambda is 90 degree, so we can calculate the value of ft from this relationship। Okay, so let's start। Okay, इसी में कर लेते हैं हम लोग, बिकॉज okay, now first is f, okay, as कैलकुलेट करते हैं, that is f into d upon sin phi। ठीक है, पहले देखिए tan phi फाइंड आउट कर लेते हैं। tan phi के लिए हमें चाहिए r cos of alpha upon 1 minus r sin alpha। ठीक है, r कैलकुलेट करने के लिए हमारे पास है that is t by tc वाला फॉर्मूला। t गिवन नहीं है, बट हम t को sin f into sin lambda से रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, that will be tc। बट अगेन f हमें गिवन नहीं है, हमें f डैश गिवन है। तो f कैलकुलेट करने के लिए that is कितना आपका मूवमेंट होगा, that is in actual feet, that is in mm per minute, और how much rpm is there। ओके, कितने rpm पे रोटेशन है। so this is basically mm per minute। okay, and this is rpm, so this minute will be cancelled out, this will be mm per revolution। so this is f dash is given as 100 mm per minute, and this is 1000 rpm, so this will be 0.10 mm per revolution। okay, this is feet। now this r will be equals to, that is feet, that is 0.10 into sin lambda। Sin lambda, if nothing is given, then 90 degree upon tc, tc is 0.30, so when you will calculate it, it will be 0.333। okay, because 1 by 3 rahega, so that will be 0.333। okay, now we are putting this value of r into this formula। okay, so this is tan phi will be equals to r, that is 0.333 into cos of alpha, alpha is how much, 10 degree। okay, upon 1 minus 0.333 into sin 10 degree। ठीक है, यहां से जो मुझे वैल्यू मिल रही है, ओके, जो मुझे न्यूमरेटर में मिल रहा है फर्स्ट, दैट इज 0.3279 अपॉन जो डिनोमिनेटर में मिल रहा है, दैट इज 0.9422। ओके, सो दिस विल बी इक्वल्स टू 0.348। ओके, सो ये वैल्यू किसकी है, आपकी tan phi की। सो व्हेन यू विल कैलकुलेट इट tan inverse, when you will do the tan inverse, that then you will get the value of phi, that is 19.1887 degree। ठीक है, ये आपका phi हो गया। Now phi is calculated, so we can f is calculated, d we are assuming that that is 5 mm only, so as we can calculate this value from here। okay, so for as will be equals to f into d upon sin phi। ठीक है, f की वैल्यू रख दीजिए, that is 0.10 into d कितना है 5 mm upon sin phi, sin phi is 19.1887 डिग्री। ठीक है, जब आप इसको कैलकुलेट करेंगे, सो व्हाट आई एम गेटिंग इज दैट इज 1.5212। देखिए, दिस इज mm and this is mm। okay, so that will be mm square। okay, now fs will be equals to fc cos phi minus ft sin phi। ठीक है, phi we have already calculated, fc that will be equals to fz, ft is required, so ft will be equals to ff, that is feet force into sin lambda। okay, so feet force is how much, that is feet force is 1259 newton। okay, that is axial feet, 1259 newton into sin lambda, lambda is how much, that is 90 degree। okay, so sin 91, and that will be equals to 1259 newton। ठीक है, so this will be fs will be equals to fc, fc कितना है आपका, that is 16 0.01 Newton into cos phi, that is 19.1887, ठीक है, minus ft, that is 1259 into sine 19.1887. Okay, so this, when you will calculate it, you will get the value. What I'm getting is, that is 1098.2418 न्यूटन. ओके, तो ये हो गया आपका, दैट इज एफ जेड इन न्यूटन. ओके, नाउ आपको क्या कैलकुलेट करना है, दैट इज शियर फोर्स. सो दैट विल बी इक्वल्स टू टाउ एस, एंड दैट विल बी इक्वल्स टू एफ एस अपॉन AS. So the value of Fs will be equals to 1098.2418 upon AS, that is 1.5212. So when you will calculate it, you will get the value of 721.9575 megapascal. Megapascal is what? Newton per mm square. So this is Newton and this is in mm square. So this will be 721, or approximately we can write it 722 MPa. Okay, so when you will see the answer, option will be A. Okay, so this is all in this video from my side. We are just, okay, thank you so much.